Hello there. My name is Macmillan. I'm the head of Centre for Macmillan Centre for Learning. And it's been suggested that I do a recording looking at why the centre has been set up, identifying what we do, and also what makes us different from other training providers in Scotland. The first question was, why was Macmillan Centre for Learning set up? Well, I used to work with Robert Gordon University as a lecturer and coordinator for the HNC social care as it was back then. During my time there, we had contacts with different groups, and one of those groups, when they heard that my contract with Robert Gordon University was ending, asked if I could set up an HNC social services course for them. There was something about the way that I delivered the course, the manner in which I spoke with their students, and the fact that I taught all the subjects that they wanted to continue rather than their staff going to large college institutes. So in 2007, I started work on creating Macmillan Centre for Learning, adhering to SQA requirements, and in December 2007, we got accredited and approved to deliver the HNC social care as it was then. I finished with Robert Gordon University at the end of January 2008, and I had my first class with the local authority in Dundee on the 5th of February 2008. I've been delivering services ever since then, on and off, for various companies all over Scotland. What does Macmillan Centre for Learning do? Well, we deliver SQA qualifications. That's the Scottish Qualification Authority qualifications to the social care sector. We deliver the HNC social services, the SVQ 3 and 4 social services for children and young people, and the SVQ 3 and 4 social services and healthcare. This covers a wide range of sector services, and within the centre, we have staff, assessors and verifiers with a wide range of experiences to be able to contribute to effective support and assessment of qualifications. We can also provide bespoke training in a variety of training requirements, depending on what the care sector comes and asks us for. One of the other items that we've been developing over the last couple of years is our Knowledge Hub. It's a subscription resource with a huge amount of resources that would benefit the continuous professional development of social care workers or other people-based workers across a number of different services, but it also can be used by workers who may be embarking upon qualifications within centres or colleges to support their learning. This is something that was requested by students of ours as they left our services and they wanted to continue access to our resources so that as part of their professional development, they could access quality resources on an ongoing basis. What makes Macmillan Centre for Learning different from other centres or training providers? This is where I point to the work of Simon Sinek. I quote him very often when he asks the question, why? What is the purpose in doing what you do? If you have a job, if you have a business, why do you do that? Well, that ties into my background. I grew up on the Isle of Lewis, and that's where this accent comes from. I witnessed and experienced a wide range of life events that highlighted the social injustice that we can see in this world. I recognized my own unmet needs in education, in my family, and in my social experiences. I also saw that in the lives of others, and that disturbed me. When I left school, I had little to no relevant qualifications. Woodwork and technical drawing was all that I achieved, but I still went into catering. During a catering course, I was presented with an opportunity to start as a baker's apprentice, and I found that I was good at this. I was surprised to find that there was actually something I was good at and that I felt I was good at. My past education experiences were challenging for a variety of reasons, and I don't need to go into all of those just now. But they needed to understand how I learned. They couldn't get to the root of what was causing my issues as a learner, and therefore I ended up with very little qualifications. Now, events unfolded, and over the next 8.5 years as an apprentice baker and then baker, I found I wanted to make a difference in the lives of children who may have had similar experiences to myself. In 1990, at the age of 24, I came to Aberdeen to seek work with children. Of course, this meant that I had to get a qualification, and that had never worked out well for me in the past, so I was rather nervous about embarking upon that. However, two tutors saw something in me that I hadn't recognized, and they began to understand what I needed to be able to learn. So at the age of 24, 25, someone figured out that I learned in a different way and that I had a lot of potential. That's not to say that parents and other educators didn't see potential in me, but they couldn't see a way to access that. These tutors worked with me and inspired me and motivated me to learn so that I could achieve my why. This was the starting point of a learning curve that would change my life. So long story short, 6 years later, I completed my B.Ed honours in primary teaching, but I still continued working within social work. I was given an opportunity to work in Robert Gordon University in 2004 as a lecturer and course coordinator on the HNC social care, as I mentioned previously. What makes Macmillan Centre for Learning different is the manner in which I deliver subjects that I teach, because the emphasis is upon the human being that I am teaching becoming the best version of themselves within a professional capacity to meet the needs of those human beings they are providing services for. I try to make subjects accessible and relatable to the work experience of the student. It's about bringing life to theoretical concepts to support social care practice that meets the needs of those disadvantaged by social, emotional, economic, or developmental issues. I'm incredibly fortunate to have assessors, verifiers, and others around me with the same vision and values when supporting the social care sector in this way. And it is here that I find myself circling to my past. It is here I find my passion, for this pushes me to go further for the learner than most centres, most tutors will. Hopefully, my learners recognise the difference. Hopefully, my learners recognise the importance of them in that space and demonstrate in turn the value of the individuals that they work with. I hope this gives you a bit of an insight into me and why I deliver what I deliver in the way that I deliver it. So I hope that maybe one day you might be on a course. You'll see it for yourself. Thank you for your time.